touch the naughty, nasty, the nasty, trashy, happy. That's happy to be new. Me and Ben Rock went spots. My hair do dope. When the will I got wanting competition ain't dope. Beat you, break you, broke you. Take you, send you to your little group on mute. Sooner or later, he wanna tell him with a dip and all that other ringling, brother. Sporty, naughty, hot bar, greater than HOI. Shit, slam the flim flam and then jam. You can run, but
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that, so inspiring.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And towing the slab in this one, Junior Bledsoe. What do you have on him, Chris?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
Stepping in for San Diego, Justin
Padres,
Brown.
right fielder, number 42.
That's off the inside corner. And here we go on Jackie Robinson Day. Clips the corner, and the count even at 1. Brown with a homer in his last game. Next pitch is outside. And a foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. In the air, left field. Makes the grab, one down. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Randy Connors.
This is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
Randy Connors stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering is in for a strike. Connors launched a homer in his most recent game. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Late swing, foul to the left. And he deals. And he walked him.
That's out. Ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2
Batting
pitch,
third,
and I tell you what, he earned
number
that
42.
walk.
So a man aboard. Doyle, Chick. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. For the second.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
Fastball for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Next offering upstairs.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
And he chases that one. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, and today's starter, Andy Franco. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Now you know we got a story. We faster than pray.
Here's the shortstop at the
Leading off
plate,
for the
Sidney
Pirates, the
Ostrander.
shortstop, number 42.
Franco, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. That's inside.
That's inside.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-1.
One strike.
To the right side. One up, one down. Here's the Pirates lineup now.
Number 42.
Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. 3rd home run of the season, and the Pirates take the lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Ramon Sandoval in the box now as he leaves that one up high. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the 2nd game of the series.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one in the dirt, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Digging in, Gerald Fields.
That's the ball.
Ball one there. Fields measures 5 feet 10 inches, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. 2 outs, base is empty. That's the third. Connors. And that's the third out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back.
Leading
Here's
off
the
for
left
San
fielder,
Diego,
Edward
left fielder,
Simon.
number 42.
Bledsoe back to work. Late on that fastball.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Right through there. Got it. One away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Christian Harrell in the box now. No balls and a strike. The next offering misses. 1-1. 1 out, base is empty. And a breaking ball misses outside. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Medeiros. And there's 2 away.
Designated hitter, number
So now
42.
the DH spot, Tim Vick. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Swing and he breaks his bat. Womack makes the grab, and that's the inning. Three up, 3 down for San Diego. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the Pirates,
Leading off, Josh
right fielder,
Medeiros.
number 42.
And that curveball drops in there for a strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really good hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
Up next for the Pirates, Matthew Doyle. That's in there. 0-1. Franco, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Check swing, called strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field. Simon makes the catch for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That
Seven.
front shoulder
Second
coming open
baseman,
instead of staying
number
closed.
42.
If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Jackson Steiner, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Back here at PNC
Leading off for the
Park,
Padres,
here's the center fielder, Rob
number
Mann.
42.
Mann tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. And that is out of play. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location
Number 42.
with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
So digging in now for San Diego, Henry Talley. That clips the corner. The 0-1. And that's outside.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's out.
And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Catcher, number 42.
Derek Steiner getting ready to hit. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Padres go down quietly. They're down 1-0. Back here in Pittsburgh,
Leading
now the
off for
third
the
baseman,
Pirates,
Mark Womack.
Third baseman, number 42.
Just missed. And
Ball
another
2.
ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Maurice Kyle, the next Pirate to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Glove side, but it gets through. Lead runner holds up. They're first and second with nobody out. So the batting order turns over. Sidney Ostrander, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
That one
Nope,
missed.
that's the ball. 2-0.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that misses. And that's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Kane stands in now and watches strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
And that is cut on and missed. 0-2 now.
I think you're sitting off speed there.
That one inside. Going to count 1-2. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the last half of the third. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two on, one out. Off the outside edge, and now swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So digging in, Ramon Sandoval went down on strikes his first time through. In there at the knees. Outside. Womack at second. Kyle at first. 2 out of the inning. To the right side. Carroll slings to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Pirates strand a couple, but they still lead it 1-0. Back at the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Justin Brown. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Hit hard, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Next for the Padres, Randy Connors worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Over to first, and he's safe.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Singy here on Jackie Robinson Day. What comes to mind?
Courage. I think about what Jackie Robinson had to endure to be a Major League Baseball player, what he had to deal with in society, but also what he had to deal with in his own clubhouses. To be able to go out there and do that day in and day out, man, that just speaks courage to me.
2-0.
That's out.
Chick in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Three-0 down. Strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Chick in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Tying run in scoring position, top half of inning number 4. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He scores to tie it up. Runner around third. The relay throw. The tag out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Next Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. Edward Simon. Swinging a foul straight back. Simon goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Center field. And there's 2 down.
Now that number 42.
Now at the plate, Christian Carroll. Swings through that one.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And that one is downstairs. And the count is 1-1. Right through there for a strike. That one not close. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Stays alive. Swings and misses. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Padres 2 and the Pirates 1. And we're back. Bottom 4. Now the left fielder, Gerald Fields. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The changeup missing, and it's 1-1.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Outside.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So up next, Josh Medeiros. Struck out swinging his first time. Outside with a breaking ball.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
6 straight outside the strike zone. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The 2-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Now it's the DH, Matthew Doyle. Fly to left his first time. That's in there.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
You'll 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That one the other way. Fair ball. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Steiner in the box now, takes strike 1. Second and third, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And just misses with that one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get it.
Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield back. All you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball. And you got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. Strikeout looking is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big 2-out hit.
And the 1-0.
Ball, that's low.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Next offering upstairs. Fields, the runner at third. Doyle on at second with 2 down. And that'll load the bases.
He knew he had a little wiggle room with the open base, but now that disappears. Mistake to this next batter, and this inning might really break open.
Kyle up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
There's a strike. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. And that's ripped for a base hit. 1 runs in. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. He will score. It's 3-2.
Just a huge at bat right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
First and second, 2 outs. Ostrander, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one.
Ball 1, no strike.
In the dirt, blocked. There's a swing and a miss. Double-barreled action
1-1.
in the bullpen for San Diego. Andrew Taylor, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Infante also throwing. Yeah, big swing and a miss. 2
ball,
aboard, 2
2
outs. Got him swinging. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Pirates 3 and the Padres 2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Bledsoe back to work. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Womack. And there's 1 down. Stepping in for San Diego, Rob Mann.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
There's the strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Rips that one center field, and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
1 gone, runner at first. Henry Talley now at the plate. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Ken Lawrence, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Lou getting loose as well. Not close with that one, and that's ball one.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Back-to-back base hits. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And here's the catcher, Derek Steiner.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that one is lifted in the air. Drops into the glove, and there's two away. So digging in, Justin Brown, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Two on, 2 outs. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Andrew Taylor.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now the number 2 hitter, Emmett Payne. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch just misses. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Right down the chute, 2-1 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So up next, Ramon Sandoval. That misses, and that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ripped to short. Handles, throws to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
Number 42.
Gerald Fields, the next Pirate to hit. That misses, and that is ball one. Just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. Medeiros
3 balls, 1
waiting
strike.
for a turn at the plate. And a foul ball. So now 3-2. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bucks go down quietly, but they're up 3-2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Ken Lawrence.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Ground ball, left side, down the line, and it's foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
This to center field. Kane coming on. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And a quick out, number 1.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Chick in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Swings through that one for strike 1. The Pirates leading by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one off the mark, 2-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Three and 2. The pitch is outside. And ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. 1 down. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Edward Simon. First pitch misses.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Fields. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, number 43.
Now it's the second baseman, Christian Carroll. Foul ball there. Moved to first, and he dives back in safely. Chick off of first with 2 away. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Safe at second with a stolen base. Fastball right back to the mound. to first, and the inning is over. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now the right fielder, Josh Medeiros. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
That's too low. The count now 2-2. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Tally on the move. And out number 1 on the grab. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Matthew Doyle. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
In the air to left down the line. Simon sizes this one up, tries to make the play, but it's foul. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. 1-run game. 1 out. 1 on. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Womack stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a curve is down and in. Maurice Kyle next to bat for the Bucks. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Man at second. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they lead by 2.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. To be able to score from second, not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
2 outs, runner at first. Maurice Kyle will hit next. In there for strike 1. Womack leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the air, left side. Simon turns to the right on the move. He's got it, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 4-2. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Lincoln Rodriguez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now the DH, Tim Vick. Missed with a changeup. Ball one. Rodriguez, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a changeup, and he works in a slider. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Line drive. 1 up, 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Man in the box again, takes a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jeffrey Lou, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Villegas getting cranked up as well. Next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And that's down and away. The Padres down. Next offering upstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
3-2.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Ground ball could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Steiner in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. That one fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Hard hit left side. And that'll do it. Padres leave 1. They trail it here 4-2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The shortstop, number 42.
And that one in there at the knees for a strike. 0-1. And it's fouled away. On the ground, right side. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Emmett Kane. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And that one pulled foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's downstairs and outside.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. Swings through that.
2-2 the count.
Got him swinging.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on. Just off the outside edge. 1-1. Two outs. And a ball evens the count. Lifted in the air down the left side. And he makes the catch. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 4 and the Padres 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Luis Villegas.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Brown, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And that's a little bit high, and the count is 2-0. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Medeiros puts it away, one away.
Now batting, number 42.
So digging in, Randy Connors. And that one almost hit him. The Pirates up by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one finds the zone, and a count 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
On the outside corner, got him looking. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Ouch.
That hit him. He's got first.
Now batting, number 42.
Next for the Padres, Edward Simon. First pitch swinging.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That one ripped. And a foul ball.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. No runs on no hits, no errors, and one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Pirates 4 and the Padres 2. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's the left fielder, Gerald Fields.
Number 42.
Taylor back to work. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Josh Medeiros, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed.
You know, these Pirates, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. You clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. Runner stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning. First and second, no outs. Doyle digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball one. If you're the Padres, this has to stay a two-run game. And there's a ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one lifted to left. Simon pulls it down. One down.
Now batting, number 42.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jackson Steiner. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The other way, no trouble here, puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Now batting, number 42.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Mark Womack.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That misses the zone. Ball one.
Well, this is a critical
Ball one,
spot
no
for
strike.
both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
That's hard hit on the line. Man makes the play, and that is that. Pirates strand a couple. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Dewey Graham.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Carroll in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and two now. And that's in the
2
dirt.
balls, 2 strikes.
That missed by
Thank
a
you.
lot. And now it's filled up 3-2. And there's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now batting,
Now
number
the DH
42.
for the Padres, Tim Vick. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And that's in for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th. Fastball for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
The tying run at the plate. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That's a ball.
Way to
1
lay
ball,
off
2
that
strikes
pitch
to
down.
count.
Tying run at the plate. That
2-2,
one
yeah.
way outside. Now 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
He's 2 outs away. Man getting ready to hit. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Carroll stands at first with 1 out.
1 ball.
In the
2
dirt.
strikes.
Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. That one
2
not
balls,
close.
2 strikes.
Ball 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Henry Talley, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 3. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Lunges for it, but it drops for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Really important at bat coming up now.
And now it's going to be Derek Steiner.
That's a ball.
That one a little bit high. 1-0.
1-0.
Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Falling behind 2-1. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying